There are three things I typically look for in a pair of headphones: sound quality, design, and comfort. Needless to say, it's not always easy to find a good balance between the three, but this pair right here could be a good candidate. Hi, I'm Joe, and this is my review of the August EP650s. So as usual, let's start off with the design. The EP650s offer a pretty understated and minimalistic look, with a matte black finish all around and some fake leather under the headrest and on the ear caps. You'll find some metal-like accents on the exterior of the ear caps, which add an elegant touch to the overall look. The only buttons available are found on the right hand side, including a play and pause button that also doubles as a power button, and the volume and media playback controls. On the other side, you'll find the NFC chip for pairing and the audio jack for the wired mode, which comes handy should you run out of juice before the end of the day. The headphones are foldable thanks to the pretty solid hinges, which are covered in reassuring metal. The headband is pretty flexible and it feels solid in the hand, so it shouldn't be a problem to bring them with you for your everyday activities inside a bag or a backpack. The ear caps can rotate left and right, allowing for a more comfortable fit in virtually any scenario. The comfort is also enhanced by the on-ear design, which is my favorite kind when it comes to headphones. I've easily put these in my comfortable headphones category, but probably not in the extremely comfortable one, because the material is not the softest out there, and also because it can definitely get hot in there on a sunny day. Overall, the design is nothing eye-catching but quite nice overall, and the build quality is solid for regular everyday use, so I have no complaints in this area. So straight to the sound quality. You've heard me say this quite a few times by now, but like most consumer headphones out there, these two are tuned towards bass. However, I have to say that this is a particular tuning I quite enjoy. Despite a bit of loss in the detail on the very highs, the bass and the treble have a warm and full sound that I find great for stuff like vocals, guitar solos, and bass drops. Since the vocals sound so good, I've also found that I quite enjoy watching videos and movies with these on, which is nice because most headphones in this price range are definitely not ideal for this kind of usage. When it comes to sound isolation, they'll make an okay job in crowded and noisy places, with the obvious limitations that come with passive noise cancelling, while keeping sound leakage reasonable. However, if you don't care about everyone around you hearing what you're listening to, you can always push that volume all the way up, where they get extremely loud, and honestly way too loud for me. If you keep the volume at a reasonable level, sound distortion is not bad at all, which is remarkable at this price point. So, while I can't say that these would make for some good monitor headphones, they certainly offer an enjoyable sound signature with some really lovely bass. As for battery life, you can get a bit more than 10 hours on a full charge. For my personal usage, it translates to about 3 days of commute, which is way better than any pair of Bluetooth earbuds I've used, but not as good as the incredible battery life for the Arctic EP650s, for example. What's nice though is that if at any time your battery dies, or you simply want to save battery, you've got that handy 3.5mm jack, which is a useful addition not all manufacturers remember about. So, how much do these headphones go for? Well, I'm glad you asked. As of today, the EP650s go for as low as $45 on Amazon.com. The overall value for the money of this package is quite remarkable, as you're bringing home a really interesting sound signature, accompanied by a solid build quality and a comfortable fit, making for the perfect travel companion for people like me that are always on the go. So that was it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, definitely leave a thumbs up down below and maybe share it with their friend looking for a new pair of headphones. As always, thank you so much for watching. This was Joe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.